You think height matters in a man?
Absolutely.
Let's see it.
What the no.
You said height matters.
What the is that?
Stop the cap.
His money is my money. My money is my money.
Typing the guy.
Anything but what's here. I hate it here.
Wait, you say you don't like people out here. Why are you out here?
That's a great question.
You already know what time it is. Today, we're watching the exact moment the universe delivers a brutal reality check to some seriously entitled modern women. Grab a drink, sit back, and let's watch these delusional egos get completely dismantled.
Excuse me, can you please let me out the car? I can't open the door. I can't open the door. Can you open it?
No.
Why?
I need tips.
Open the door. I beg your pardon?
I need tips.
But I've already paid you.
That's a payment. That's different thing. That will go to the company. It's my tips. I need.
You need a tip? Love, just let me out the car.
No way. I need tips. I'm saying you.
You need a tip?
Yes.
Have you seen this tip in the car? There's mess everywhere. And you're saying you want a tip?
It's with me. That's fine.
Okay, in the back seat, there's bottles here. There's some dog chain on the floor.
That's a couple of things. Nothing else. That's not much.
Love, please, yeah? Can you let me out the car?
Way.
No way?
Man, you just give the tips and get out. Yeah?
I need to give you a tip.
Yes.
For what?
For my service. It's
Your service. Love, there's a tip right there.
It is service, payment plus tips. England,
Payments plus tips.
Yeah. How long are you here in England?
I was born here, love.
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so?
Make it make sense. You already get a paycheck, so why is it suddenly the customer's job to foot the rest of the bill? Sounds like BS to me.
Your 20s, like who the wants to get married and settle down? I want to feel the thrill. I want to be getting my head bashed into the mattress, and then I want to be getting ghosted the next day. I want to have my heart ripped out of my chest, and I want to do it all over again.
Why are there actually chicks taking notes from this broad? I guarantee you her next video is going to be some whining about where have all the good men gone. Bet your life on it.
I don't think successful women need a man. And I think at some level, there's an advantageous advantage of not having one, because now you only have to calibrate to yourself and your needs and what your desire is. You don't have a partnership that you need to maintain and put energy into and make sure is balanced while you're doing you and that partnership.
What's her definition of success anyway, and what exactly happens after she gets it? This lady is on the fast track to becoming a crazy cat and dog lady for the rest of her miserable life.
Hey! I'm not interested!
I don't want you.
I'm not interested! I don't have any money! I'm not interested! I have a girlfriend! I'm not interested!
Run for your life, my guy. I couldn't even process what was happening before she went full-blown psycho and charged like a maniac.
What is more attractive on a guy? Someone who's tall or someone who's muscular?
Tall. You're short, so.
What a diss, okay. So,
I don't know, tall and muscular.
okay, so for reference, I'm 5'7", so what do you consider tall?
6 foot at least.
You're short.
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
She's tall, so she's
How tall is she? How tall is she?
She's like 5'9".
5'9"? Okay.
short.
And then what's the lowest you would go for?
6 foot.
So you go
Yeah, 6 foot.
6 foot, that's the lowest you'd go for.
Average.
Absolutely loved how he just iced her out completely after that third insult. Boss move.
He's trying to make it seem like he's the good guy. He's not a good guy.
Why don't you go talk to him? Go talk to him.
Oh,
I'll talk to you. Go talk to him. What is going on?
First off,
Okay, can you back up a little bit?
No, I can't.
Yes, you need to.
No.
Okay. Yes.
Because I've been going through a lot of shit with this guy for months. A lot of emotional abuse. Like, oh, cops, they were gonna come get you and think you're crazy. I'm not crazy.
Looking at those wild-eyed expressions, I'm pretty sure her elevator doesn't go all the way to the top floor, if you catch my drift.
Well, we were dating for a long time. Lately, we've just been hanging out, been cool. And what happened is tonight, she drank alcohol. I didn't want her to drink alcohol. I told her that ahead of time. You see how she acts on alcohol. I'm talking to her father. Her last name is Fada. If you look her up in your police system, you'll see that. Okay? and she's acting crazy. And her friend was here.
Before she could trap her dude with her drunken, delusional logic, thank God the cops showed up to shut that circus down.
Stop leaving the light on. If you're the last person to leave, turn it off. I can't see anything. It would help if the porch light was on.
Ah yes, female logic, the greatest unsolved mystery known to mankind.
How's dating changed for you at 27 than it did when you were like 19?
Well, I'm engaged, and when I was in college, I was like ready to whatever. But as like a fiance, I want to have kids, so you know that.
So whole phase is when you're younger, settle down when you're older.
Correct. I don't like older because I'm 27. That seems young as shit, but yeah.
Lord have mercy on whatever poor bastard ends up dealing with that mess.
Said, if a guy wanted to split the bill, would there not be a second date?
It just looks like he wants to be friends instead. When it comes to friends and friends, I don't expect.
Okay, but let's say you guys split the bill, but he's like still hitting you up, wanting to hang out. Are you friend zoning him?
Yeah, we're just gonna go out as friends from.
Okay, so you're turning him down because he split the bill.
Yeah.
But okay, so you do have an issue if a guy wants to split the bill.
Yeah.
Why?
I just think traditionally, like, a man should pay on the first date.
You're not a traditional woman. OnlyFans. You're not a traditional woman.
I think I'm pretty traditional outside.
Are you a virgin? Your body count's 16, right? A traditional woman is a virgin.
Well, I disagree. That's not my definition of traditional.
Newsflash, the second you try to rewrite tradition to fit your modern agenda, it's not tradition anymore. It's just make-believe. What in the actual hell am I watching? Is throwing a toddler-level tantrum really their go to move the second they don't get their way?
Does height matter in a guy?
Yes.
Step on the scale.
Are you f***ing kidding me? I was meeting you for the first time.
Yeah.
You were like 4'9". Obviously, I'm not gonna come up to you.
So what you do is you judge a book by its cover. He could be the nicest guy ever. You're just not even gonna give him the time of day.
So you're not gonna give me the time of day because I'm 160.
Yeah, because it shows me that you have no commitment, you have no discipline, and you have no motivation to lose weight. Like, you don't care. Whereas a guy, just because he's short doesn't mean he's not a nice guy. But if you're like a heavy girl, it tells a lot about yourself.
My man delivered the absolute knockout blow right there. Flawless victory.
Recording me now? Hey, internet! This man and his Doberman just attacked me and my Chihuahua.
It's not a Doberman. What are you doing?
Help! He just bit me!
No, he didn't.
Bit me. Help! Police! Someone call the police! Help!
Gotta love how she claims the dog bit her leg when it wasn't even in her zip code. The damn dog wasn't even looking at her. Classic Karen playing the victim.
You all right?
No, I'm not all right. Eating a poor, helpless chicken.
But like, you're over here wearing a leather jacket.
It's not real.
Okay, it might not be real fur, but you're still wearing a leather jacket, aren't
The leather jacket is very, very old.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Of course it
The chicken might have been
I'm a
old.
vegan. I've taken the choice. I have.
Yeah, and he's a vegan as well in a way.
An animal rights activist rocking a leather jacket, but throwing faux in front of it just to save face. The hypocrisy is real.
I'm the problem. I went on a date with this guy and he was like, it's getting late. Do you want to come back to my place? And I was like, sure, but I'm not going to sleep with you. Like, that's not happening. And he was like, that's totally fine. Just come over. And I was like, cool. So I go to his place. He respects my wishes. He's so nice. He cuddles me all night. And I'm like, are you f***ing gay? Like, what? And like, I just wanted him to like try, and then for me to be like, no, you know what I mean? I wasn't gonna sleep with him. Now I feel ugly. This is what.
Do yourself a favor and never date a chick like this, unless you want your entire relationship to be a guessing game where you always lose.
His money is my money. My money is my money. That's not selfish. That's the standard when you're with a real man. A provider doesn't see providing as a burden. He sees it as his role. And a woman who knows her worth doesn't apologize for it. She multiplies what he gives her. The wrong man will call this gold digging, and the right man will call this.
What kind of mental gymnastics is this? Guess I'm not a real man then. Justify it however you want, sweetheart. If my money is our money, then your money is our money too. That's what an actual partnership looks like.
How much should a guy earn to date you? Give me 2, 3. I'm happy. Lakhs. It has to be a lot. I mean, we are expensive girls. We've got to like live up to the expectations.
These delusional chicks have absolutely nothing but air between their ears. And don't even get me started on that agonizing vocal fry.
I hate when I think a man's good looking and then I look at him and then he doesn't approach me. Like, did you not see me just look right at you? Like, that was your sign. Like, that was me shooting my shot. Like, I looked right at you. Like, I looked away pretty quickly. Like, it was kind of one of these, ooh, you know? But, like, that was your sign.
Look, if the dude ain't into you, you can't force him to chase you. Take the hint and move on.
Women's standards today are completely unrealistic. Their list of what they want in a guy is too long. This is why you hear women saying, I can't find any good men. There are no good men out there. There are plenty of good men out there. They exist. They are in this world. They always have been, but you'll never find them if the list is too long. The data doesn't lie. There are more single women now than ever, and it is not like men have completely changed. In fact, I would argue that men are doing better than ever. It's so much easier for a man today to be successful. He has access to information in the internet to become a better guy. Men are leveling up everywhere, but if the list is too long, you'll never find that guy.
Exactly. She's got a laundry list of demands longer than a corporate resume, yet she's scratching her head, wondering why nobody wants the job.
Men are giving up on dating. And one of the reasons why is because of women's expectations. One of the main reasons why women have such unrealistic expectations is because of social media, and let me tell you why. So women are often fueled by what they see on social media. It seems like everywhere you look online, there are images of perfect couples, luxury, exotic vacation, lavish gifts, and this is very, very toxic because this is not even real. It's just social media. And these things create an unrealistic standard for women because they expect that from a partner. And men feel like they need to be wealthy or constantly shower women with gifts to be able to measure up. And it's a lot of pressure. It can leave men thinking that they'll never be able to meet these expectations. And as a result, men are just giving up on dating because they feel like they can compete against those fantasy relationships that we see online. And I think it's very, very dangerous because it can lead to self-esteem issues as men feel like they're never gonna be good enough. And this can result in anxiety, depression. So yeah, it's a very, very concerning problem.
Stop blaming TikTok for giving these girls delusional expectations. Let's be real, a lot of them were already wired with that entitled mindset from the jump.
I'm in love with you and I want to be with you. All right, let's date. I can't. Why not? I don't know, I have like mental block. But you're in love with me. Just because I want to be with you doesn't mean that I know what I want.
If somebody treats you like that, they're straight up lying to your face. You're just being used for free entertainment.
With this guy. He buys me food. Takes care of me. He's really nice. He wants to meet all my family. Wait a second. I've just come to the realization. I'm going to cheat on him. Yeah. I'm gonna cheat on him with my ex or some random ass person. Yeah, because I don't want this anymore. Yeah, that's a good plan.
Can somebody please translate this broken logic for me? Do these women even comprehend their own actions when they spew this utter nonsense?
What would you say is your type in the guy?
Anything but what's here. I hate it here.
Wait, you say you don't like people out here. Why are you out here?
That's a great question.
It's a great question.
I suck just as bad as everybody else.
Well, at least she's finally self-aware enough to realize how ridiculous she sounds.
Get a lot of attention. How would you handle that if I was getting a lot of attention when we were at, like, are you confrontational? Would you protect me?
Why would I have to handle the attention you're getting? If you're getting the attention, you know what is bringing the attention. So you're going to get the same attention even when I'm not with you, and I'm supposed to handle that as well?
Mm-hmm. You're supposed
Make
to
that
protect
make sense. I can't protect you when I'm not with you.
Yeah, but when you are with me.
But are you going to be doing the same things that are attracting the attention when you're with me as when you're not?
I just get attention.
So the fact you're asking me to protect you and I don't know you yet, and you're saying you get a lot of an attention that you need protection from, that means you need protection when I'm not with you and right now already, and you haven't found a way to supplement that, so I can't step into that safely.
No, I just want, like, a man that's strong.
I'm not dealing with confrontation with people who bring you attention.
Well.
Listen, sweetheart, if you're not planning to lock it down with him, why the hell should he play bodyguard for you? You can have it both ways.
Listen, I date men that are worth over $50 million, which means that if you think asking for a black car being sent to you by just a regular person is, like, not achievable, you need to raise your standards. I ask them, sometimes on the first date, but definitely by the second date, to give me a gift. Now, I'm not gonna tell them what to gift me because I want to see how generous they are, but they are not allowed to get me flowers because I already get myself flowers every week. Like, I don't need flowers, please.
She's gotta be trolling, right? There is no way a human being is actually this detached from reality.
How much should a guy earn for you to date him?
Over 500k, close to $1 million. If he doesn't, I'm not gonna say yes. Do you hear me?
How much should a guy pay for the engagement ring?
He needs to pay again. 500. He gets paid every year. 500. He saves up towards the ring. If he doesn't, he's gonna get a no, and it's gonna be embarrassing.
And poof! Just like that, $500 grand vanishes in a single day on groceries. I ain't even exaggerating.
My choice! My choice! My choice! My choice! My choice! My...
Look, I get the whole my body, my choice deal, but she needs to bring an actual argument to the table instead of just parroting these tired, empty slogans.
Would you rather $100 or to go out on a date with me?
Since my girlfriend's to be, I'll say $100.
So sorry.
Let's be real, even if he was single, my man would have taken the $100 without a second thought.
I just asked him if I could use the bathroom. And no, you clearly told me that I couldn't use your bathroom, and now you're interested. Oh, now you want to use the drill. You want to look under my hood now?
Oh, hell no, that's just 100% pure plastic, no offense. But seriously,
I would never date a girl that says, all my ex-boyfriends were toxic. Guess who's toxic? You. I would never date a guy that says all women are crazy. Guess who's crazy? You. Be really careful about humans who do not have long-term friendships and relationships. Like, do they have friends going all the way back to high school? Are they close with their family? Or is every single time you talk to them about somebody, it's that person's problem, it was their family's problem? That is a really good indicator of somebody who is probably going to do the same thing to you.
Takes one to know one, right? Of course, the women sniffed out the drama instantly. They wrote the playbook.
You clean this porch every single day, and it is noisy and annoying. I am tired of hearing it, and you need to stop doing this right now.
Ah, I'm calling the police.
This is exactly how you handle that loud, irrational BS. Shut it down.
Oh, you probably shouldn't be sitting on it.
Why?
It's not yours.
It's not mine. I have the keys.
The absolute silence when he whipped out those keys completely shut down her unhinged accusations.
My girlfriend just broke up with me for spending my own money. Every week I buy this bitch whatever she wants, spend thousands of dollars on her, and the one time I spend $100 on a prostitute.
Surprise, surprise, it always comes back to the money. I can feel the dude's frustration oozing out of every word. Stay strong, brother.
You don't have to be so mean.
Get away.
You don't have, are you okay? Are you
Get
okay?
away.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. Because
Okay.
apparently
All right.
dude's trying to approach me right now.
I'm not
Get away
homeless.
from
I'm not homeless. I'm not
Get away
homeless.
from me.
I'm not
You're
homeless.
Like scum of the earth.
Just chill out. I'm not homeless. Can you back away from my?
Get away. Get away.
Okay.
Get away.
Okay.
Do you want me to call the cops or do you want me to go crazy right now?
All right, look
you
here.
Want me to go hood?
Here.
You want me to go hood?
Go hood?
Go hood.
What do you mean? Okay. I'm sorry. I'll leave. I'm sorry.
Yeah, please.
I'm sorry. All right. I don't.
How do you just assume a guy is homeless the second you meet him? Who's the real scumbag that needs to be tossed out here?
Please.
Really? You just want to go shop? You're not gonna go
This is
shopping.
my dream.
I'm not.
This is my car.
I'm not spending.
So much fun. Come on.
I'm not
let's go
spending
shopping.
any money on you. You're not getting any money from me.
Why not?
Because you're giving me mad gold digger vibes, to be honest.
Oh, that was incredibly satisfying to watch. We all knew exactly how that train wreck was going to end, didn't we?
This one's for you, Brayden. Brayden, if I get a strike, you get the hit. You get the hit. Are you ready?
I don't want to hit. I don't want to. Gutter, please gutter. Please gutter. Free turn! Free turn! Woo!
The guy simply wasn't interested. Why the hell did she have to throw such an overly emotional hissy fit?
This music band tried to flex their money, but a billionaire quickly silenced them.
How much did you make last month? $600. Okay. How much did you make this month?
$450K.
All right, how much did you make last month? $6 million. How much did you make last month? $2.5. Do you feel poor yet? How much have you made since joining the Bob House?
Only like 1.5 million.
Brokey.
How much money did you make this month?
1.3 mil.
Do you feel broke?
I'm literally done working because of how much money I made. I made like $80,000 today, $300,000 yesterday.
How about that for a 23-year-old driving a hypercar?
There's always a bigger fish. Watching her get knocked off her high horse was absolute poetry in motion.
This is gonna sound bad, but don't take it like that. What is y'all annual income a year? I'm just being honest. That's it. Okay. Girl. What happened to the grace?
The dude popping her ego balloon had me dying of laughter. That kind of brutal honesty is just top-tier comedy.
When do you start to lose respect for a man?
Insecurity. Or lack of, just lack of confidence. Like, you need to be confident.
Give me an example.
To be with me, I should never, I feel like it should be so easy to be with somebody, and I don't need to be asked questions 24/7, like, where you at, what you doing, like, I think it's sexy when a man is too busy to talk to me. Why do you want to call me 24/7? Why are you texting me 24/7? Why are you not so busy focusing on what you're doing that you have to talk to me?
So clinginess in a man.
Disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting, yeah.
But if clinginess is such a turn-off, why do most women still want men to chase them?
I feel like that's not like a valid question. Like, you can't categorize most women because those types of women probably have past baggage or past trauma that they're still holding on to that allows for that type of behavior. That's not most women, that's just women with trauma, women with insecurity, women who haven't grown into themselves yet.
That final question had her scrambling for excuses just to save face, talking out of both sides of her mouth to cover up her own confusion.
I don't really care. Kim, where are you going? Kim?
The classic walk away, the ultimate female cheat code whenever they're losing an argument.
3 ways to humble any woman that hurt you. And if you do any of these, especially the last one, consider her as humbled. Make sure you save this video for later so you can always come back to it. Number 1, treat her as if she doesn't exist. I'm telling you, no reaching out to her, no reacting, right? We're not paying it any mind. Don't stalk her page. I need you to treat this woman as if she's no longer on this earth. She's dead to you. You've never met this woman, right? You need to treat it as if she's no longer a figment in your life. She's not even a figment of your imagination. She didn't exist. Move on. Number 2, don't sink in sorrow. Look, don't sit there heartbroken, you playing Neo, I'm so sick of love song. Like, no. We're not finna sit here, you feel me, get to playing all this sad music, feeling like shit. Look, channel that energy into your purpose. Channel that shit into really becoming a better you. Before we get to number 3, come with the word value, if you're getting some value right now. And that's going to lead me to number 3. Level up your life. I need you to level up mentally, physically, financially, spiritually. Get close to a God, bro. Start getting your money on point, hitting the gym, reading more to obtain knowledge. Really excel your life. This is the time to excel. Most of the successful men went through this stage, right? And they used that pain to fuel them, right? To fuel their hunger for success. And you should do the same. Now, if you're an ambitious man, follow me, because this account is for you.
Solid advice, my guy. We genuinely need more men spitting facts like this. You can't make this stuff up, guys. If you love seeing entitled egos get humbled, you know what to do. Drop a like, subscribe for more truth bombs, and tell me your favorite moment in the comments. We're out.